I haven't been yelling anything to anybody. I was watching the Tottenham Hotspur.
What's your name? You have to give me your name. Okay.
I've been watching the Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United game.
All right. You think this
I
is a
yell
game?
at this, huh?
You think this is a game?
I've been watching a soccer game
Okay.
from 12:30 until about 2:30.
Do you think this is a game? Us having to come here?
I don't know why
yelling at
you're
your neighbor.
here.
Now you're gonna lie about it.
I'm not.
Okay. If you got a problem with your neighbor,
I don't know the neighbor. I don't really want to. I don't know him. I don't want to. I don't. Is this?
So here's the deal, man.
I don't know. Have I done something illegal?
No, you haven't done anything illegal, but you're yelling to your neighbor.
I'm not yelling. I'm yelling at my TV.
Will you stop talking over me? Okay? So here's the deal. You're not talking to your iPad. You're not yelling at your iPad. He's got recordings of you yelling at him.
I'm not.
Getting recorded the iPad. He's got recordings of you yelling to your neighbor. So I'm here asking why you're yelling at his neighbor.
What did I yell?
You're calling him names.
What names?
Okay, it's on recording. I don't need to tell you because you said it. If you're going to deny it, then that's how it's going to
anything I said was directed at probably a ref.
Okay.
So I know there were multiple yellow cards, which are absolute fucking bullshit.
We're not talking about soccer anymore.
Well, I am because that's all I've yelled at. So I don't know what to tell you other than that.
Here's the deal, man. Obviously, whether you deny it or not. No, just hear me out.
I don't know
Stop
what you're talking
over
about.
us.
Just hear me out for a second, please, okay? I don't know if you have issues with whoever's over there or not. I don't know what the reasons are, and I don't know if he has. Listen, I don't know if he has issues with you. But listen, at the end of the day, if he is gonna be living over there, and that's gonna be the property
There's
that
no
he
house
purchased. Well, apparently this male purchased the land over there. So if you guys are gonna be neighbors, we want you guys to be able to get along. He's concerned about what he reported to us and what he's stating was recorded. Okay, so we're here just to talk with you and address you about that, because at the end of the day, we want you to be happy here, and we want you to be happy over there.
Well, tomorrow between 1 and 4 when the Bills are playing, he's probably going to hear more.
Okay.
Because that's how I watch sports.
Keep going.
That's what I was doing.
Stop yelling over us.
See how I get low?
Okay.
I get that way when I'm watching.
Stop talking over us. All right, that's a huge problem here, as I'm noticing right now.
Yeah,
Here's the
I
deal.
do
Stop talking over us. Do you have something physically wrong with you? I'm not saying that offensively. I'm asking, do you have something physically wrong with you?
No.
Okay. Here's the deal. I'm not stupid. He's got videos of you. Please stop yelling to your neighbor.
He's recording me in my house? I haven't been outside.
Can you please stop yelling at your neighbor?
I'm not yelling. I'm yelling at the game.
Okay.
Can you please stop yelling?
I'm not yelling at the neighbor.
Directed towards your neighbor.
It's not directed at
this very odd story about yelling at your iPad.
I'm not yelling at my iPad. TV.
You're
Today
not
it was
right
iPad because I've been waiting for people that haven't showed up.
So you're yelling at your iPad because you're waiting for people to show up.
No, that's not what I said. I was watching a game on the iPad that wasn't going very good.
So we're here.
You can look it up. They lost 3-0. They got their asses kicked. They got to fire Nuno.
I'm here because you're yelling at your neighbor.
I'm yelling at the iPad. I'm yelling at the game on the iPad.
Here's the thing. Okay, I understand that's what you're saying, and that's what you want to go with, and that's fine.
Totally
fine.
They shit the bed. They should have been much better. They're a good team.
Listen to me.
Totally go with
Listen to me. I want to.
Totally go
just the way it is.
Keep talking over us. Keep going with that.
I want to explain this to you. Okay. So here's the thing. So obviously, right now, with what's being reported, what he says he has recorded, you're yelling names at him, whatever. Okay, it is what it is. We want you guys to be able to get along, but at the end of the day, if that's what's really occurring, I know you're saying something else is occurring, then he can establish a repeated course of conduct, which could be used to have a harassment charge filed against you, okay? We don't want any of that to go anywhere near there, okay? And I don't think it needs to, but at the end of the day, we want to make sure that you and him are getting along if you are going to be neighbors, and that's why we're called here, and that's why we're here to talk to you and address
Could I talk?
Yeah.
There was one time I was watching my 2 handicapped sisters. They were out on the deck. It was one of the last days of summer, and they were burning. And I called I don't know who, if it was you, 2323.
Okay.
Because there was smoke coming into our house.
Okay.
They got smoked out over there.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe that's what, but they did come up the next 3 or 4 days and did the same thing.
Okay.
Quite bad. I mean, it was quite bad, but why keep calling?
Do you think that upset you?
Upset who?
You about the whole thing because it was kind of annoying, the smoke coming into your house and all that.
Well, we called, but then nobody. I mean, it was just it was
like an area check. Maybe they sent the fire department.
We wanted to make sure that it was not something toxic. That was because it was black smoke. It was just disgusting. It really was. And the 2 girls were out there. The one girl gets awfully She's mentally handicapped, so she already has medical problems, and she
stays over there.
Over where?
Or
She lives in this house. She's not home today. No, they're at a Halloween thing.
Okay.
That's why I was supposed to be watching for the roofers, but unless you guys are gonna get to work.
So
is there a chop? Come on, guys.
So the bottom line is, you're yelling at your neighbor. We're calling.
I'm not yelling at. I refuse to. That's not the case.
But when we get a kind of absurd story that you're yelling at your iPad,
can you do your investigatory? I'm a Tottenham Hotspur. They're playing today on NBC Channel 3.
What?
Tottenham Hotspur.
Tottenham
Hotspur.
Yes. Okay. So
English Football League. Before that, if you heard anything, it's because I was watching the Dortmund game, but I only watched it till about halftime. Not as big into Dortmund. They're in the Bundesliga. They're pretty good, but Holland wasn't playing today. He's really good. He's probably the best.
Okay.
He's going to be the next Messi.
Okay. All right.
But it's just the way.
Yep.
I sing.
I'll put that all in the report.
It'll
make perfect sense.
We just listen. If you do have issues,
please stop yelling at your neighbor. Okay.
I haven't been yelling at the neighbor.
Okay.
Just
if you do your police officers investigate when they were playing today and maybe investigate his recordings, what time stamps they were, you'll probably see that there were events in the game that corresponded with the.
Okay.
Especially yellow card and that fucking dirty bastard. There were a lot of calls that could have went the other way. But, okay. But in my own house, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to stop watching sports because some guy I don't know.
Okay. Well, please don't.
I guess, but I didn't even know anybody lived there.
Comments to him or yell across. Like I said, if there's a repeated course of conduct like that established.
Was he drunk? Did you?
It could be used against you in the court of law.
I guess, but I didn't do anything.
It's specific to a harassment offense, okay? So that's not something that I think you heard today. Well, can you do some investigating and look at the timestamps of his video in the course of the Tottenham Hotspur and Manchester United game? It's pretty. Well, it's quite. But when you do look out there occasionally, they're usually drunk. So, you might want to look into that. Maybe go give him a test, see if he's hammered. Okay. Bye.